Nicola Sturgeon's independence push could be derailed by Boris Johnson's latest Brexit maneuver, a commentator has warned. As Brexit trade talks stalled, the government published then the Internal Market Bill on Wednesday, which addresses the Northern Ireland Protocol, an element of the withdrawal agreement designed to prevent a hard border returning to the island of Ireland. The bill seeks to give powers to UK ministers so they can modify or disapply rules relating to the movement of goods. Northern Ireland Secretary Brandon Lewis admitted this week that this could break international law. The Prime Minister's overall objective is to avoid the UK having to follow EU rules and regulations on state aid, trade and fisheries. However, this has angered the EU and made the prospect of a no-deal scenario more likely. Mr. Johnson has given Brussels until October 15 to reach an agreement or the UK will walk away from talks. This could prove to be extremely damaging to Nicola Sturgeon's independence push, according to Matt Kilcoyne of the Adam Smith Institute, a right-wing think tank. Mr. Kilcoyne said, once the powers are settled back in Westminster from Brussels, once mutual recognition is made the foundation block of regulation internally in the UK, and once there is the possibility of divergence between the UK and the EU, then selling independence becomes more and more costly. He also accused nationalists in Cardiff and Edinburgh of throwing their toys out of the pram as the devolved powers row over the UK's internal trade. He added that this in large part because they know they're running out of road on this issue of internal trade. The Scottish First Minister said this week that Mr. Johnson is trashing the UK's reputation with his latest move. She responded to a question on the issue saying, I, and anybody in the Scottish government have never tried to undermine the negotiations the UK is having with the European Union. Even if we, which we don't, we wouldn't have to because the UK is doing such a good job of undermining these negotiations themselves. I mean I really would ask the member to reflect on what has transpired over the past couple of days. The UK government has just published a bill that they admit breaks international law. They are trashing the United Kingdom's international reputation. And frankly, it is disgraceful.